Okay, now they're up on top. He's got his little safety cable for him to throw around the outrigger. Go ahead. Go ahead, Brent. Safety first always. He dropped this rope for him to grab onto the cable on the stage for him to hook up. Okay? Just have a looper on the rope. They'll take it up, and Ted will feed him it. Right now, as Ted is feeding it, he's hitting the bypass to go up. He's pressing the down button, yellow button over there, bypass, to feed him it, since our sensors on the bottom are not dropped down, our obstruction bar. Now he's gonna feed enough. Keep feeding it. Keep feeding it. He's gonna feed him enough so he can grab a hold of it at the bottom and separate it. That way they know how to install it up on top. Cable always intertwines on itself. Get both cables on there. Good? Okay, make sure that you're outside of that chain. Your trolley chain. So yeah, when you're putting it out, make sure you're outside of that trolley chain, or that ain't gonna work either.
That's a good mistake to show, actually.
Yeah, we meant to do that.
Start from here, go ahead, explain, make sure you're at.
No, I want that part.
Okay.
That one will work. That way that'll be standing out to them about that. That'll work. Yeah, make sure your chain's outside of your cable. Let it down softly. All right. All right, we got to go up now. Well, this is up on top on how to install your cable over here to the trolley. Usual safety, always safety. Always want two people, one person to hold it just in case while he's attaching it. When you're pulling the trolley, the back side's the direction you're gonna want. If you're going to that one direction, the back side's the one that's gonna control it. You wanna go that way, the back side. You wanna go that way, you pull on the back side. That'll take you in the direction you want. When you're on the stage, going around and you get to the position you need to be in, when you decide that you're gonna go down, it is very important that you keep an eye on your chain. If it grabs your power box, anything, it's gonna rip it off. Make sure your chain is out of the way when you start going down. Usual, make sure your cables are straight, that they don't got a twist in it. That your chain's out of the middle of your cable. And that's it for this part. Let's go down. There it is. You want to show them that? Back side will take you to the direction you want to go. Okay, now that we got everything hooked up, we're gonna go up there to get to our chain so we can trolley around to where we need to get to, which is another side for our pull under. He's gonna go up slowly so he can keep him from bouncing around too much. Go up a little bit. Make sure you're out of the pinch point, not in between the column and the stage. Keep going. Let it go. Okay. He's going up. You can see that one cable is loose, the other one isn't. That's okay. All by itself, it will adjust itself to even strength on both the cables. You don't really necessarily need to mess with that. I'm gonna stress again that when you go up and you trolley around, make sure your chain does not catch your box or anything else, because you will yank it off. Not your chain, but something else. If you yank your power box off, then we're gonna have really major problems. Always make sure of that. He's gonna go up. When he gets to where he needs to get, make sure that he's getting the power fed to him. You good there? You good? Okay, now we're gonna unplug the power. Come down here. He's gonna unplug the power for them. They're gonna pull the power up. All right, he'll have to pull his power up. Once it gets his power up, now they can trolley around to the other side. All right, there you go. Now they're gonna come over here to the balcony where they're gonna drop up the power. Closest to where we're gonna do our drop for the pull under. They're gonna come over here, drop power, we'll hook them up like we have before. That way they have power to go and do their drop underneath. Get just far enough so they can grab the power. The usual, tie it off to your tie back. Hey.
Why?
Because then you're gonna have a loop. Proper procedure.
Are you in?
That'll work. Now they're gonna go over here. Come with me. Watch your steps. You have 2 columns right there, 2 round columns. That one and that one. They're gonna use that to center themselves. We actually put marks up on top of the I-beam also to center themselves so they know where they're gonna drop down to our next
Center, right?
next stage down there. Oh, that's right, huh? This will be our first drop right here. We're gonna demonstrate the power trolley down there and the churfer one. Let's go ahead and go downstairs. Okay. This is our pull under cable. This is what we'll see off of the 26th floor, how it's going to be used. Your long side is the side you actually connect to the building. Your short side connects to your stage. That'll all be demonstrated out on the 26th floor when we start pulling under. Okay, this is our power supply for our push-out arm. Our power push-out arm, this is where we get it. We'll install right here. Go on. I'll get it. Go ahead and connect it. Which will hook up to that power right there. That'll give it our power supply to this push-out arm system. Okay. Now this is where we hook up right here. Go ahead. This is where we hook up our remote for this system. That little plug there, that's just for weather barrier and all that. Make sure you put it back when you're done. Now we need to stand this up. That's what this is, a lifting bracket. You'll install it right there with that little ISA. Little churfer on this one. Okay, we're gonna be hooking it up to the mast, little mast here, our push-out arm. Give it some more, give it some more.
Has to be on the outside.
Just do it on the inside. Oh, it's gonna be in the way? Maybe not. Okay, try it. No, he'll do it.
You let them do it?
Yeah. They'll take care of that part. Make sure your pin's out. He'll start turfing it up. When he gets close, he'll start trying to stick that pin in. Wiggle it. Make sure you put your Carter pin in. Push on that. Make sure both buttons are out. Push on it. You gotta push, you gotta help it a little bit. When you're getting this one going, make sure all your cables are out of the way. You're not running nothing over. And that's it. That's as far as this one goes. This is your same little safety lever. If you go too far, it'll hit this part and it'll shut it down. Little safety lever also. Okay, that's ready. Now we gotta pick that one up. Now we're gonna pick up the one that has a turfer on it. Release it to the proper length. Hook up to the inside part of your turfer, of your mass over here.
Okay.
All right, now they're gonna start maneuvering their way down. They put themselves in position up there to do this drop, hook up to these push-out arms, and we'll push them out. They're gonna come down so far, talk to each other, watch your obstruction bar. Talk to them.
You tell them to stop. I can't see anymore.
Tell them how far to go before they can, so they can clear the rail over here. Now they're gonna attach their arms to each other, to their cable up top. He'll lock his pin in the back, just the same as the other little pins. He's gonna put his cable, both of them, into that roller they got right there. He'll put himself in that roller. Putting his pin in, then he'll put his Carter pin. Now what? Now, as soon as let him put himself in first. Let him put himself in. Is he in? All right. Now they can extend themselves out. Push them out a little bit, Ted. You see that? They'll push themselves out. Very.
All the way out?
Yeah, as far as it'll go. Same little pin, same Carter pin, same deal, different sizes. Got his pin over there, Carter pin, okay. Hand him the remote. He'll control it from up top, the remote. And then Ted, you take over here on the turfer. You can see him start pushing himself out. Put themselves into position for that drop. Talk to each other that good? Instruction bar down. Make sure he hands back that remote. And that's that drop right there. Now we're gonna undo it. Talk to each other. Get your obstruction bar up. Now they'll start maneuvering themselves back in. All right, this is they got to come back in unison. Guy on the turfer, the other guy on the remote. You're gonna have to push them back. Gotta work right there. He'll undo himself up on the top. Same with the opposite side. You see how they're taking themselves apart? Put the pin back in. Look out. Talk to each other. Make sure you put your arm back down.
Put Brent's side up in here, when you get a chance. Up, other side.
Yeah, his
Hold
scissor,
up.
your scissors tripped.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Okay, that's good.
Let both arms down. And up they go. They gotta go up again to maneuver themselves to do this drop.
Ready? Your traction bar down?
Ted. I got it. Go ahead and go over there. Okay. Right now they're going to center themselves. We got marks up on top that'll give you the exact drop to come down in between these two columns right here. They're on their way down. Basically the same deal up here that we did over there. Hook up with the arms, push them out.
Traction bar up.
Always make sure you talk to each other, especially with that obstruction bar. That'll give you the idea what he's doing. That's got a better shot. Now, when you're coming down from the top, make sure you bring your stop block with you. That's important. You're gonna need that stop block for this pull under.
Drop first there.
And we need to drop past the stop block.
Right.
Wait for him to get pinned, and we'll go get his side first.
Here's the new drop.
Drop both at the same time.
Go ahead and push that one out over there so it's easier for him. Push that one out with the turfer. Make sure you're hooked in. Same deal. I got you there. I got you there. Use the turfer over there. I'll get this one.
You get that one?
This one you pretty much got to go all the way to the end till it stops. We good? All right.
Okay, drop your protection bar. Bring it down to handrail level. You can hand this over the pull unders.
Watch your obstruction bar. Good?
Let me get the wheels under. Okay. Good.
There, you get a shot of those. You gonna give a shot of that?
Okay, now we got to hand them the pull under cables. For the drop, get your obstruction bar. Your That's good. Make sure you come down with your block, your stop block.
Stop block. Okay, ready? Ready to go?
Okay, going down. All right. All right, we're gonna go down to 26 now and watch that procedure.
You want us to wait until the next section?
Okay, now we're gonna show you the pull under procedure. They'll start coming down, they'll hook themselves up to those two rollers right there. One on each side. They got to make sure they bring their block stops down with them. Take off your pins. You got the guy up on top, letting him in, making it easier for him. So he's backing out the turfer up on top so he can suck himself in a little bit. Now we're hooked up. Okay, next they'll install their cable, long cable to the building. Now that he's installed, you got two hooks right there, two eyes right on the stage. You can see them right there. Those two eyes, he'll install himself to them. He has to take that out. That way they can put those rollers onto your cables on the stage. See that? Slid them off. Make sure that both cables are on those rollers.
You already see I'm a distraction.
Same safety pin, Carter pin.
Yeah, he's pretty backlit. I can see a little more right on him.
He's going to install himself now to those two eyes. on the stage. You can see right there, he's installed right there. Now they'll let themselves down. Bring that block stop with them.
So he's taking it off too.
Yeah, why are you taking it off? Looks like the block stop needs to be on top of that. Giving himself more room to maneuver himself in. Now he'll let himself down. Bring that with him. Bring that with him. That'll start sucking him in a little bit toward the building. That sucked him in about 2 feet. He unhooks himself off of that. And now they're ready to go down.
I missed that one. Right
They're gonna work their ways down. They got their hooks up on the top of the building. They're gonna work their way down. See how it sucks them in. Bring in your block stop. Bring it in. Now you lift yourself up. Release your eye hooks right there. You see how it sucked you into the building? Now go down. Now they're gonna go down. And he's gonna install an ISA. The ISAs in this area are off to the side. You can see where he'll be putting his hands.
No, I can't see nothing. Way down.
No, that ain't gonna work. Your ISAs here are off to your right and to the left, that way, on the inside. They're not gonna be right here.
With that light, Rob. So
Your ISAs are gonna be on the outside, right there. They're not gonna be up against this wall. They're gonna be where you can reach them, right there. That's where those ISAs are installed for this drop. You will be able to see them off of the stage. Right now they are doing that, hooking up to the ISA off to the side over here. They're doing that right now. They'll come back up. And the same procedure to opposite to cut yourself loose. Here they come. See, they'll hook themselves up again. You got to make sure you take pressure off that block stop or you're not going to release it. Now the pressure's off the block stop. Now we can start going up with it. Don't forget your block stop when you're going up. You'll hit that sensor. It's time consuming, but it's what we got. Maneuver that out, that way you can get your cables out. And that'll keep it in place. Same situation, keep going with the block stop up. As soon as you get it high enough to get to those cables, go ahead and cut them loose. Get yourself off the rollers. Make sure you put your pins back. And up they will go, keeping your block stop ahead of your sensor. And never, ever forget your cable when you're going up. You don't want that loop. You don't want too much weight on the actual basket. All right, now we're gonna show you how to take it off this push-out arm for the middle pull-under drop. Okay, always watch your lock box. Bring up your obstruction bar.
Ready, Brent?
Same procedure, take it off. Make sure your pins are always back in. Same procedure. Put your block up. Put your block up. Bring your arm down. Make sure your arms are down and your pin.
Clear.
Good.
Okay, now they're gonna take themselves up again to reach the chain and trolley themselves around. Always watch your power cable, you don't want it hanging. Take up your power cable. All right, that should be good. Ah. Can you get it?
Yeah, I'll just zoom in on
Okay.
it a little bit.
Right here is where they're gonna come again. We're gonna take off the power. Take off the power over there, undo it. That's good. Have them pull it up. We're gonna go to the northwest corner, and that's where this stores. Coming over here to our storage area. We'll just drop it into place. Unhook it from the top.
those out and then
Yeah, let's just throw them on there. All right, good. Let us see your power. They'll drop the power for us. Hook them up so they can drop. Like I said before, watch your chain. Make sure it isn't getting stuck on anything.
You're not down.
Obstruction bar up. Brent, obstruction bar up. Your obstruction bar.
I'm trying to save your fingers from most of the way down.
Hold that. All right, coming down. Take it up. Up, up. God, this one's... All right, come on down, slowly. Good. Good. That'll basically be your storage area. Give me some pressure on that. Little bit of pressure. And that'll be it. You want to bring them down? Okay. All right, well, I guess we'll bring them down. Give me some slack. Give me some more.
There's one of the guys there.
All right. Ready? Okay, this is where we undo the cable, bring it down for storage purposes. Ready? All right, sucking in. Don't worry about that. Just unhook it. T-Rack 2 coming down. T-Rack 2 coming down. We're free. All right, this is where we're going to be storing it. I'll push it. As tight as we can to the column. Call it good. We'll be throwing these baskets off up against the building. These filler pieces go over that way. Pull it up against the building. Now when we throw them in there, it is important to throw them in there tight. Then you got your masses, your arms. Your power cable needs to go into your basket. Go get that rope. Go get that rope.
Which rope?
The one that we're using. Where'd you put that rope? Over there in the freight?
It's on the cart.
Yeah, it's on the cart. It's on the cart. There. And then it'd be a good idea to tie a rope around it over here which will be coming just in case of high winds want to take it. Get it up tight. Push it up tight. Over here, over here, over here, Ted. Push the cart. And same with the other side. And that's it. That's your training for Eagleton Courthouse. Got any questions? Contact me at danny@aztecdirector.com or brent@aztecdirector.com or tractel. That concludes our training. Thank you.